so I can check.
Good of you. Good for you.
So
It's
yeah.
Duo 10 versus Duo 13. William the Conqueror and Frederick Barborossa being Duo 10, and Duo 13 being Gajah, Mada and Richard the Lion. I can't say I really see why Gajah Mada plays with Richard Lion. I'm not a history buff, so I can't really tell you either. So hopefully someone can tell us, because I do not know.
It seems like Richard the Lion entered an alternate universe and was conquering India a bit earlier than the Britons did, but yeah.
Might be. So, if you take a look at the bands here, the map bands, we have Sakatra banned for Duo 10 and Duo 13 banning
Yes.
Team Islands. First map pick from Duo 10 is Four Lakes, then Hillfort and Holy Line. You might actually
Who
see
the
Holy
hell is
Line being
picking
played.
Hillfort? It's the second time Holy Time is picked, I think. But I mean, we will see if it's gonna be played as well, or
I'm
if
hoping.
it's just there for another option. I hope to see Four Lakes and Persians. I want to see a Persian douche working out this time.
I doubt we will see that happening. On the
Yeah,
other
we
side, we
will.
have Arena, Oasis, and Highlight being picked there. So that's kind of defensive maps, right? Arena being the most defensive map in the pool. Oasis often being wall and boom in the most cases, and Highlight also being a somewhat walled map, right?
Yeah,
I feel like none of those maps that are in the map pool indicate some feudal action. Unlike, I mean, Arabia, of course, but
Four Lakes can be
Four
played.
Lakes.
Four
Yeah,
Lakes can be played.
Four Lakes.
Hillfort, you can play it, but usually it just turns into a fast castle for me at least.
Yeah,
Holy Line,
true.
I haven't really seen it played here, so but still, you don't really see much aggression feudal considering that you're mostly walled off by relics here.
Yeah.
I don't think the old bug in HD and Woobly where you could just manage to walk between them exists anymore.
No, maybe you could see some Saracen action on Oasis or Hideout, but it's not that common in a tournament.
Yeah. And the bans here, of course, are global bans, so that's Spanish, Lithuanians, and Slavs for Duo 13, and Duo 10 got Aztecs, Indians, and Britons. So one team banning mostly, well, Aztec Britons is Archer Steels in my head, at least in up to Castle Age for Aztecs. Spanish, Lithuanians, and Slavs, I always call those, well, they are basically either Slavs who can go for both cavalry as well as siege or halb, and Spanish Lithuanians mostly being cavalry as well as conquistadors for Spanish. So
what I find really interesting is that William the Conqueror and Frederick Barbarossa, who picked Holy Line, they were the ones banning Aztecs. So that's really weird, since Aztecs generating 33% gold. I mean, faster than usually you get relics.
They're even banning Indians as well, right? So that means that well, Indians also have a bonus there, right? With the castle attack, which can make you produce faster. So both Aztec and Indians can work there. Now, I think the only still left with a bonus there would be Turks, right? With I think that's faster producing gold, right? Even though I don't remember exactly how much.
But it's only the mines, right?
Exactly.
Only mines.
Yeah.
Then.
Only the mining villagers.
Well, then I stand corrected. Well, you got into the game now, Feder?
Yeah, I've got them all downloaded.
If you then go into the first game and pause at 10 seconds, then we can start.
Yes. Sure.
Tell me when you're there.
So yeah, Feder's first time tonight. Don't be too rude with him.
You're the only one being rude.
That's our job, Otto. That's our job, not the chat's.
Come on, I'm
Their
the nicest
job is being
guy
rude
on the
to you,
stream.
Otto.
Yeah, I'm there now. I'm there.
Good. Then we're gonna switch the scenes here, and let's start in 3, 2, 1.
Oh wait, no.
Procaster
sorry.
Otto, right?
Wait, yeah, it's his first time, guys.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Then we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Yes. Well, do you want to introduce the Stevens Feather?
That's what I wanted to say.
Fuckers. Yeah, we've got is it Duo 10 or Duo 13 actually? I don't know the exact duos. I just got dragged into the stream by Otto last minute.
So Duo 10 is William the Conqueror and Frederick Barborossa.
Right. Yes. Right, so first game here is Arabia. We've got in red, we've got William the Conqueror playing as the Mayans. And in purple, we've got Frederick Barborossa playing as the Franks. So they've chosen this division of archers and stable units. And you have 13 in blue. We've got Gajah Mada playing as the Berbers. And in green on the left side of the map, we've got Richard the Lionheart also playing as Mayans. And we can see that the archer players are up against each other and the scout players are up against each other. How do you think that will play out, Otto?
That's a really good question, but since you want to combine your armies, probably one of those archer players getting attacked from the cav players. But what I think is more interesting, since I mean the archer shifts are the same as long as people pull off their builds correctly. I mean, at least they both went for Loom immediately, so they are definitely better players than we saw yesterday. Or is it 2 days ago? I don't even remember.
2 days ago. Yeah. But if you look at the build from blue here, you can see that he's already going an extra village on sheep and not having the cleanest builder there, especially when he's going for. He wants to go for a really early scouts builder, of course, but it's a bit unusual.
And I think the cav matchup is gonna be more interesting since, of course, Berber's getting those cheaper knights from Castle Age on, but unlike Franks, they don't have a eco bonus, and they are also, I mean, their scouts are weaker as long as they don't get bloodlines.
Well, the advantage they have is that they can always respond with camels if they get overrun by too many knights.
Yeah, but those camels then, on the other hand, of course, weaker to archers. And blue already has 5 villagers on wood. Do you think that's the correct scout build?
That's not a scout build at all, to be honest.
Okay, did want to be that direct, but yeah. Don't know what to add there.
You can also see that blue is also a bit late getting in his first boar as well, in this case. The others already had one underneath their TCs for a while.
Yeah, and purple is already luring the second boar while only having 3 villagers on wood and sending his third villager to berries, which looks like a pretty standard scout build, and is also pushing in some deer.
Indeed he is, and he also now found all of his sheep, which he hadn't a few minutes ago. You can see the red scout is also idle there, right in front of his base, and already starting to wall up a bit.
Yeah.
Getting in his second board now. But he has to be a bit careful with where he's walling, right, because all of his gold are forward, which means that he probably should try to protect at least his main gold, I think, here.
Oh, that's a nasty spot for all those golds, and even a stone in between.
Yeah. Got the main gold in the back, so he can actually wall up and go for plumes maybe and protect the front goals with his castle. That could be an option. Really depend a bit on how much.
I'm sorry, I had to interrupt you, but seeing Green Stealer, I can't imagine. I mean, doesn't feel like winner bracket. Also, the baller, is he gonna mess it up? No, okay, baller was okay-ish.
Better than his first at least, so that's something.
Yeah, like half a tile better.
Yeah, now you can see that Frederick Barborossa is going up at 20 pop. So that's a quite clean builder for scouts, I think.
Yeah. Also pushing in his last year. How many was it in total? I think this is gonna be the third one. Oh no, it's walking back. Okay, never mind, pushing again. Use your scout, donkey. Okay.
I think it's 3 deers in total this time. I don't think blue has pushed any there. He's already starting to wall up a bit.
Yeah.
Can also see that blue is about half a villager behind the others as well.
Yeah, he's got an idol that he's walling as well. Doesn't seem like the cleanest build so far.
And blue is walling his back instead of his front, so he's actually inviting the Frank scouts to raid him to death.
Well, he can wall to his TC, right? But that would mean leaving out his main gold. And how his other goals as well, it's not too clean.
10 villagers on berries, that's kind of an AI build order, I would say.
Well, it's gonna be 23 pop-up for the main players, and 24.
Yeah, and blue's also probably losing his scout if purple is paying attention. Okay, blue doesn't even try to take the... Oh, no, okay, blue tries to take the uphill fight.
It's actually quite good, I think, for... He should just fight this now. He can't run away.
Yeah, now it's too late.
It takes as much as you think.
Yeah.
But Knutan, what do you think of the walling of William the Conqueror so far? Should he have made
Gotta
his
yeah,
barracks outside the wall of the gold mining to make it even safer?
the red killed actually sheep from green here, but you was talking about the walling of red, right?
Yes. Oh, what a lameable.
Well, I actually think that well, I think it's fine for now at least, but you should probably try to do something. Either gain map control, but if you lose it, I think you should either tower it or do all that further. A tower there might not be the worst thing you can do.
No. Also trapping 2 of his villagers. I mean, it's good for your efficiency, but not good if you get raided. Also, he should have kept that 1 tile gap.
It's
that
a
I
very late
always
barracks though,
talk
so
about.
I'm not sure making just a single arch range at first here. So not the cleanest build there either, but they seem to be full walled at least, so that's good for him. On the other side, I don't see green go now sending 500 berries. Still only on a single lumber camp and 4 villages on gold. Making his first archer range now.
Dropping it with 2 villagers. Oh, let's see, purple scouts. Okay, blue actually managed to wall up in time, but I mean, his walls include the main gold. So as soon as he's getting pressured by some kind of range units, he's not gonna be able to take that main gold.
I'm wondering if purple here will actually make any more scouts than this.
Yeah. He has 12 villagers on berries. Not even an AI is sending so many villagers there.
Purple misclicking and making a militia at the moment though, so... Militia coming out from the purple here. A bit of an unfortunate one. Purple space, there's a militia. Yeah. Misclick probably.
Yeah, that must be a misclick. I mean, maybe he wanted to go spear defense. Well, now he's using it. Let's see what this... I'm gonna keep track on that militia, what it's up to.
Guys, have a look at blue space now. How is he ever gonna get up?
Never.
Yeah, that's not pretty.
You can't even keep villager production up within a second.
That's really not pretty, to be honest.
Well, at least he's winning the spear fight.
He likes the spears, that's for sure.
Maybe the militia is there to kill the spears, who knows. Okay, militia is brave. Come on, militia, do your job. Oh no, militia is getting... oh god. 5v1, that's not fair.
Militias aren't really the most important thing, right? But it's not even a horse collar for blue here. It's also idling his production at the same time.
And also on one side of his TC he can't even place farms due to the walls being so close to the TC.
Yeah. We did we see double archer range now from red, and this second archer range coming up from green at the moment. Already getting in fletching, so probably not the smoothest build order for at least green in this case.
Should carry his lumber camp. Yes, he walled up in time.
Oh, nice quick
wall.
Oh
no! Good. He deleted it.
Should have hit the house a few more times.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
no,
be
run!
Probably be enough with maybe 2 dead villagers, I think, but nothing more. So... and well, that's the dead scouts now, I think, so... there's a hole in the top here. It's a good wall up though from purple to say that.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, he quick walled in his villager earlier, but also red signaled.
It's still open there at the top
to
be though, so purple is still leaving a hole open. Maybe it's spot it now. If you look at the top ice woodland, there's still a hole between it.
I mean, he should. Yeah, meanwhile, red about to attack green, or actually is attacking green. Let's see.
Well, green looks to be quite fully walled at the moment, so...
yeah,
that we see fetching from green now, and fetching plus armor as well for our red, so... better upgrades from red at the moment.
Green has a lot on wood though.
And green has the 3rd range as well in the back of his base.
That's interesting.
Another positive things. He only has 4 on gold though, so he shouldn't be able to produce from all of those unless he uses the market or something, which you don't have at the moment.
I mean, not even as mans with those cheaper archers.
It's not that much cheaper in a few days, right? I think it's just a couple of golds. One archer down.
Oh, archer fight. Okay, better.
You also see doubling now, coming with 5 scouts is purple.
Yeah.
But this is going downhill fast, I feel.
Really fast. Don't waste your numbers there.
This is gonna be bad for green.
Yeah, Meanwhile, there's a still spear fight in front of blue space, but blue
Another militia
can
even.
take up. Yeah, even more militia. Oh, it's dead. Okay.
Not the worst micro from green here, but it feels like he needs to micro a lot more than red here has to do.
And red also using his eagle to distract archer fire. Oh, now it's standing still. Okay, it's moving again.
So that's
Oh,
gonna
there's
be
a gold.
Forcing
Green
up
tower is
tower
also
now,
late.
probably a good thing, but it might actually be a good idea to just
Wait
wall off first there. Because you're gonna take some losses before that tower go up, I feel like.
Yes.
Is red gonna shoot the goat? No, goat is safe.
One villager
But
down.
not his villagers.
Maybe only two. I wonder if he's gonna stay behind underneath it. I just leaves it.
Is he? Green, red micro. Oh. Well, that was one archer for nothing. I mean, he could have micro.
Well, he could kill two villagers underneath the tower, right? So it's not too bad. You also have now how green going for some very ambitious farms here. Also coming in with even more archers, so it's soon gonna be 14 archers in green space now.
Would you have run back, Knutan, or would you have stayed under the tower?
Maybe I tried to run back with... I think I would have stayed underneath it, because then we would have forced him away from gold. You still had a second grip coming, right? So you could never produce any more archers at that point.
Exactly,
take a look.
I think so as well.
Okay, blue just clicked up, but blue had 1k food and 600 gold in the bank before clicking up. So
and now he's getting a horse bit axe, right? As well as armor on his... Well, not on his scouts anymore.
Oh no.
So he did a second stable at least.
Yeah, also his villagers bugging out on the main gold because of his walls.
Yeah, but still he's 11 villagers on gold at the moment, so it's a bit too many for my taste at least. Red now running also underneath the tower, losing a bit more than they probably should here.
But still causing so much idle time.
Yes, I mean he's nowhere near clicking up, and red is 50% up.
Yeah,
I don't see a real way back for green already. Yeah.
I just don't see green ever being in this game, to be honest.
Oh,
no.
Especially with 7 idols on his main gold.
Yeah,
yes,
they're calling it there now.
GG.
Oh, already? Oh, cool.
Well, it is over, so I can understand that.
I think it's the first full feudal game. I mean, it wasn't really full feudal strategy, but it ended in feudal already.
I wonder if we'll see blue residing immediately when he hits Castle Age.
Yeah.
It's really bad when the guy who has been under Archer fire for that long is still a higher score than your other player.
And he's even out of the game and losing some villagers every now and then.
Immediately after hitting Castle Age.
I
guess he just wanted a higher score than his teammate, right?
and I just said the first game that ends while no one is in Castle Age, but blue is like, nope, gonna wait wait until the upgrade kicks in.
You know, there's a third stable coming up for purple here. Third stable and a singular town center. Wonder if I had done the same if he, well, if the other guy hadn't resigned. Well, I don't feel like there's too much to talk about in this game, right? We had blue with a weird build order, right? Coming.
Yes.
Well, I think it went
At
20 free pop after doing the scouts, right? Which usually isn't really a thing.
And sending 12 villagers to berries. But at least blue has the least units lost.
And green tried to compensate with that first range, but he could never produce enough because he didn't have enough on gold.
Yeah, but I think just walling off here would be better, right?
Well, he was walled off, but then red shot down a palisade and walked in.
Yeah, but then at least the flow of market, so you can't just walk in, right? Or do something like that. Market here would at least stop the aggression quite easily.
Exactly, just quick fall behind.
Well, I did feel like at least that, well, both of the top players on the top here was a bit stronger, right? If you look at the build orders. It felt a bit cleaner. You saw that green went onto one range immediately, then went on to blacksmith and fletching before he got onto the second range, which meant that he would always be outnumbered by red here as well, because when thinking of numbers. third wave would of course be able to stabilize a bit, but I think maybe even adding in, let's say, 4 or 5 skirms could be enough to hold a bit longer. So I'm never a
at
fan
least
of.
keep them out.
Mm.
Exactly.
Yeah, but taking a look at the Sift at the map draft again, it makes sense because Gajah, Mada, and Richard the Lion, they were picking the more defensive maps where build orders are still important, but maybe not as important as on open maps like Arabia.
Mm-hmm. So let's take a look at the statistics there.
There's not a lot to see.
Well, you can though see that the red is completely dominating here, right? 32 kills, 10 units lost, largest army at 24. Second
And
highest
also
was.
villager high.
Well, that's kind of impressive. Yeah, 6 higher
By
than
far.
anybody else in the 6 villages more. You see on several TCs at this point. He's at only at 1 TC, so.
Yeah, he
I guess
just
that-
hit Castle Age. I mean, right before Blue resigned.
Well, he didn't hit it actually, but he would have in
Oh,
a
did
second.
he not? Okay. Ah, yeah, true.
99%.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Feels bad, man.
Very, very solid play from Red here, I would say.
Mm-hmm. So he would be up at 23 minutes, right? Which is not a good time if you are going for a quite fast one, but he kept on producing, right? So I think it's okay. No market up, just double range blacksmith into. How many farms did he make actually? That's 23 farms, which is kind of a lot, right?
For archers? Ooh.
Yeah, 23 farms in feudal age.
24 farms.
Much, yeah.
It's even 24 farms.
And I even don't actually see horse color either, which means that he will hit Castle in well 5 minutes in now. Every single one of these farms will be run out, right? Which means that his eco in Castle would be a bit weak then, but.
Yes, I think he could have done it to go up a bit faster, but maybe transition some villagers to gold and wood as he was going up.
Yeah, maybe. Just, I think it's usually to stop at something like 16 to 18, I think.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to the next game then at least.
So let's see, next game is what map? Oh, come on, PC. You can do. Okay. Game 2.
Oasis.
Oasis,
Yes.
indeed.
So loser's choice, as I said, more defensive map. At least it's possible to wall it up. Saracens were not banned, right?
Saracens were not bad. So I'm gonna just talk to us through the steals there. We have a purple at the bottom right playing as the Turks. Red on the top right playing as the Khmer. Blue on the left playing as the Incas. And yellow on the bottom left playing as Portuguese. So I'm actually wondering a bit about the steals there because none of them, except for Khmer, feels like a really powerhouse stave, right? Turkish and Portuguese are interesting, I would say. Incas can of course be utilized to, well, good effect, I would say. And the Khmer of course is probably one of the stronger boomer steves in a game at the moment. But I'm really interested to see what the plans here will be.
Me too.
Otto, you ready?
Yeah, I'm 10 seconds into the game.
Frederick?
Yes, I am now.
Yes. Then let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go.
So right away I want to say Frederick Barborossa as Turks is going for 3 houses. You can do it as Spanish because you build faster, but he's gonna be idle for a second.
That's somewhat unusual.
Yeah, I mean you can, as I said, you can do it with Spanish because they build faster and you're definitely not gonna be housed. Well, I mean it was just for a few seconds, but probably gonna be fine.
Well, let's take a look at the distance between the wood here, right? We have the purple being very close to the main wood here, which would make them a lot more safe compared to a lot of the other players there. Red is also quite close, to be honest. Well, everybody's actually quite close to the wood this round, so that's good at least for the competitiveness of the map.
But blue is definitely gonna have the biggest wall up here on this map.
Yeah, for sure. For purple, it is quite easy, right? He will just probably wall a bit from in front of his main goal, I guess. He also
Yeah.
has extra sheep quite close to his own base as well.
But actually purple, I feel like he should go a bit more forward and put those walls on the hill instead of right in front of the hill, just to make them last a bit longer if they get attacked.
Well, it is an option for sure, though, but as long as they're quite close, it shouldn't be too difficult to rewall behind, right? The
Yeah.
farther out they are, the harder it will be to rewall.
But actually, Red's, Richard the Lionheart, his main goal looks awful. I mean, it's right up against a small wood line, it's on the hill, you're not able to put a TC there, and also it can be ranged by units on a higher elevation, so it's gonna be painful to take probably.
Yeah, it's not great, that's for sure. It's also going to be difficult to place a good mining camp, right? You have to at least use a bit more time on it than just slapping it down immediately.
Oh, guys,
yeah, go on.
I feel like Frederick Barborossa is going for scouts, only 3 villagers on wood.
Well, I will also do fast castle with 3 on wood, to be honest, so...
With Turks, I mean, it's become quite viable to do a scout rush.
Why?
Well, it...
Feather?
What?
Oh, I ask why. Meanwhile, yellow is trying to steal some neutral sheep from blue, but blue found it and is attacking with his eagle and taking those sheep back.
It also hurts the HP of yellow quite a bit here, right?
Yeah. Yellow, run away! You're not gonna get those sheep. Oh.
I guess might get one actually, but I think he was really going trying to kill them, to be honest. But I don't think it's that important on this map, right? Usually you find some extra sheep if you really need them.
And also, is it worth the HP he just lost? I don't feel so.
I would say no.
I think so. Oh, yellow is...
Blue just lost a villager to the boar.
Blue?
In his defense, yes.
Where?
And by his TC, right? I think it should be covered now.
Exactly, yeah, it's not covered. But he lost probably too occupied getting his sheep back.
Damn it,
I got two villagers behind the others at the moment, so he also had some idle time here. But he actually got
also
Bloom.
something going on in purple base now.
Yeah, red
That's
is stealing
5 sheep. That's 5 sheep at the moment.
And he killed one. Oh no. Okay, purple. Oh, did purple run into a TC as well because he has not full HP? Or did purple lame a boar and we missed it?
I don't think there was any lames there.
Wait, red lost the villager to the boar as well underneath his TC.
So it does not look like the comeback is on at the moment. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah. Ah. Actually, in the back of red's base... Ah no, he scouted it with his sheep probably. I mean, he can see 2 of his main sheep, and pretty close to that there are 3 neutral sheep that red could take easily.
Yeah, he sees 4 sheep there, so that's good.
Yeah, and he's sending 2 to the bottom of the map.
He's actually making a barracks as Khmer, which is a bit weird to me.
Red? Oh.
Yeah. That's part of his walling at the front there.
Well, there are 2 possibilities. He wants to go spear defense because he's expecting scouts from purple, who's actually up, but Inca is up faster. Inca is going to stone. Yeah, Inca will rush. Let's go.
Oh god. Well.
Nice. But oh shit.
I feel like purple is a bit late. I think he also had a villager delay before clicking up.
Look at the walls of yellow here.
Yeah. And I don't think he will be able to get into red with scouts.
Look at the walls of yellow here, as I said.
Yeah, and he walled in the eagle.
Exactly. Exactly what I was trying to get at.
But I feel like
I think blue just noticed as well.
Yeah. But I feel like those walls are way too defensive because it's gonna be pretty easy for blue to abuse the his uphill position, get through those walls and put a tower on the main gold.
Well, I think they aren't the best here, right? Because he can range both his barriers and his main gold here.
He's sending 10 villagers forward, let's go! All hail Noboru.
a bit late even, right? They should probably have done it already.
Yeah, I don't care. I just want to see it.
Blacksmith coming
Okay.
up as well. You see yellow all soon on the way up as well. 23
Yeah.
pop on his side.
And I mean, we are not here to see perfectly executed build orders. We are here to have some fun, and I definitely have fun if I see 10 Inca villagers running forward.
I could
Let's see
imagine
if yellow
purple
is gonna
helping yellow out actually, since he can't get into red.
Yeah, that might actually be a good thing here.
No, purple just would need one villager and he would get into red without red even noticing. Just chop that straggler tree, which is part of the wall, put the palisade on it, delete the palisade and go through.
Could be a good idea here. You do see a scout production starting up now from purple, so...
Portuguese going for double range. Not on stone yet, and also not putting a defensive tower. Maybe waiting for
I think I would have liked that tower to be a bit more on towards the gold buffer here.
Oh,
idling.
But look at yellows. I feel like the tower spot for yellow isn't the best because blue can just put a tower to the left of the main gold and still deny it.
Yes, he can indeed do that. We also actually already see both upgrades on the villages from blue here.
Yes! Come
but
on!
Yellow is actually being good at stonewalling here, which I think is really important for him to stay alive here. Of course, there is no extra armor, I think, the thing is on ES anymore. I would have really enjoyed having I think you should have put a tower here, maybe just leave 2 villages and make it so he can't take gold anymore at the moment. The tower will now go up onto his berries, which can hurt him of course.
Also walling in his first tower.
If you were yellow now, Knutan, would you go in stone?
Yes.
Or would you rely on your armies?
Well, I'm not too scared about I'm scared of the tower creep here, right? I'm not too scared about losing access to resources, right? Because his stone is very backward. He also has 2 secondary gold spots in the back, right? So that's not too scary, but just having the tower creeping coming in. Just having one tower there, wall in front of it, and he can never really continue going on, right?
No.
Losing his archers here at the front.
Oh, suiciding them. Yeah, also those archers, they don't even have fletching yet, so they do 1 damage per shot to a villager, which means... Why do you quick wall your woodline if there is a tower going up?
He seems to be a bit asleep here at the moment. And at that moment
those are
scouts
some
are
really tanky ones, right?
Yeah.
Scouts coming around the back, yeah.
I mean, those archers at the moment they need 4 hits to take out the villager. Okay, blue lost a villager, really sloppy. But yeah, blue also could just take taking a villager. Yeah, put on your boxing gloves, guys. Oh, full Inca will rush.
I think I would have made that lumber camp a bit further behind, to be honest.
Oh, red adding scouts as well. Sending them there.
Coming around the top, yeah. And blue sending even more villagers at this moment. Just having 8 villagers on berries, with a single berry bush left.
Yeah, also 2 idle also a lot of idols, but who cares, man? Who cares? It's an Inca will rush. I'm so glad to see it.
And now we can see this becoming a drama, which could have been easily prevented if he went on stone.
Indeed.
Yes. So yeah, but Feather, to get back to I don't know some minutes ago, you said it got really it got really viable to go scout with Turks. So why?
For me, it's at least more fun now with the extra Pierce armor. It brings an extra layer into the game.
So yeah, Turks getting 1 bonus pierce armor for their scout line, which means if they get the first armor upgrade in Feudal Age, they also they receive from archers, even if they have fletching, only 1 damage.
We also see the first defense upgrade from purple now as well. No bloodlands though. Another villager going down for yellow here, as well as really inefficient woodland at this moment.
Or to say it in Rex words, a full Titanic mode. Oh no, there's a gap in yellow's wall. There's a gap in yellow's wall. Yeah,
and
blue,
that's
go
not
on.
a tower which is on at all. You do see that red actually having the... Should probably go up now. He got almost 1,000 food at the moment, as well as 400.
Also, Yellow using his market to get that tower because he's long distance mining with 5 villagers. There. Okay. Yeah, those Inca worlds, they just don't die.
I would like to see fletching from blue here now, to be honest, though.
Oh, blue, take care of your 1 HP villager. Oh, wait, how many HP? 3 HP. Oh, nice. Nice. That's good. Micro. Oh, that tower's probably going up as well.
Yeah, that's not the tower that's on for yellow either.
I mean, it's ranging some farms. Also, he can take down the tower yellow's building right now. And also, yellow is buying the stone. I mean, he's not mining enough stone to put.
Actually, I really like the position of red here, especially, right? Blue is not in the best position, but I don't think yellow will be a threat here. So
Yeah.
I think that the main battle here will be between purple and red, right? And red is 60% up at the moment.
And purple is committing a lot to Castle Age, adding additional scouts just to help out his ally. Huh?
Fuel Age, you mean, I guess? You said
yes.
Castle Age.
Oh. Yeah, he's committed to Fuel Age a bit more, just to save his allies as.
And purple has full upgrades on his scouts.
Yeah, he's added a second stable.
Wow, that's quite a lot of stuff to add here. It didn't feel like yellow was dying so bad that was necessary to me.
No, it seems that yellow woke up just in time to start making own towers.
Oh,
yeah, but as I said, he needed to buy that stone because he didn't mine enough. So,
so
pretty costly
red has
towers.
a second stable, I can see. He's actually going for knights there. We see stone walls coming up from purple now.
Yeah.
I don't think he will be in time if red comes forward with those, considering just how large his walls have been.
Yeah, but purple also has 5 scouts between yellow and blue now, catching off reinforcements stuff. Oh, yellow sent forward 3 archers.
I'm not a fan of red actually sending them that way. I think you should have gone to purple, right? At this point you can see that yellow is... Well, he's not dead, right? But he's still far behind what red is. So I think the main threat here would be purple, right? When it comes up. Being able to also... go on.
But the more important question is, what is blue's follow-up now?
Yeah, he's losing a lot at home. Maybe he should have made a defensive tower.
Well, he didn't lose anything yet, or did he?
He did lose a few villagers, at least one.
A few villagers won. Okay, then.
At least one, Otto.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing for the Turks player, right? If he's going a double stable light, well, Skatka will turn into light cap immediately. We'll probably have the best Pierce armor in the game in Castle Age almost, except for her skulls. But I don't think we will see blue in this doing too much from this point on.
Yeah, blue only now getting wheelbarrow. Usually you see players going for wheelbarrow as the first upgrade in Fuel Age if they go Will Rush just to get that. What is a 10% speed bonus for villagers?
Well, if you're wheel fighting, it's a quite important bonus, right?
Yeah, just for the movement speed.
Didn't see too much wheel fighting actually. I think was probably would have been a good choice for him to go for.
I feel like he could have rushed some towers where he stopped rushing, but...
He also didn't do flashing, right, which isn't that great for him.
Oh, true, would be really important for those towers. Didn't even notice yet.
So we have 21 farms at the moment for a Turks player. Not actually floating too much food at the moment, but over 1000 would have want to hit Castle Age here. Adding a second TC.
Is he dropping a castle because he just stopped collecting stone? I feel like...
He's not doing that. If you look at him, he's not taking that much stone either. He's only collected 200 stone at the moment.
Okay, yeah, now I see he's just dropping a TC on the stone now.
I think he might have just collected well, he did wall off the entire
side,
yellow stone walls.
Yellow still has this gap between his palisade walls. Oh no, another gap! Sorry. I got a bit excited for all those.
Should just be able to wall off his side there, right? And we have camels coming in now. Still not the fight I think I would take, of course, but it's not the worst anymore.
Oh, purple
Still,
should have.
sending him in
Yeah.
one by one is not the best, for sure. Blue is on it, he's forcing that up, so... Ooh. Well, I would say that the game has swung a lot now. I actually think he should be firmly back in the driving seat for purple here. Well, red actually does have a quite a good eco behind it, right? He did add a TC and he was up so much earlier that his eco is actually really by far the best at the moment at 64 villagers.
Yeah,
But
and
as
I mean,
purple
he's
added a
also
30 C, right? So I think he should be able to distance it.
He will
Unless-
catch up in time, yeah.
Mhm.
And blue is way further behind than yeah, the damage
Yellow.
yellow.
Yeah.
Oh no, is he going for eagles? No, no, no. Oh boy.
It seems like it. So
What do
many
you
on
think?
gold.
Yeah, what do you think about Castle Age eagles?
Bad.
And this.
They die
Okay.
to archers, they die to knights. They don't seem like a viable option to me.
Mhm.
Yeah,
my
I think
thought
so
as well.
too. I mean, we saw we saw people going for eagles 2 times now, and if I remember correctly, both times they won. They lost, and it was not even a close call in that cases. In
Now
those
yellow
cases.
also have a castle up as well, so he's gonna start cleaning at least his front there, which means that his main gold will
Yes.
be completely untroubled. Still
Mm.
have 3 watchtowers on his, well, first wood line I would say, but it's not really
But
that important
he's
at this point.
yeah, he's adding a battering ram to get rid of it.
Ah. Still staying on, no, adding a second piece in the back on his second gold.
Yeah, but he only has 7 farmers right now, so he's not gonna be able to constantly produce from both of them.
Yeah, we can just put his
adding it-
gathering point on the farm as he's done, right?
Yeah, but he's just adding the 3rd one on the wood line. Well, he's definitely gonna outboom blue now, but I mean, blue is not even trying to boom. He's
Well, he can just use the market weight, right? He's got 1000 gold in the bank at the moment.
yeah, blue going for squires. What is it called? Chainmail armor and eagles. Oh no.
Triple barracks eagles even, so...
I mean, they really need to do some work if they want to win this game. Otherwise, they're just gonna get outproduced and outboomed.
Well, I think that the only way to win it would be for red to have a much bigger eco than he's having at the moment. He is adding a new university for some reason.
Oh, and monastery, so probably thinking about imp now.
But he's Khmer, you don't need that.
That's right, but I mean, he also dropped the barracks without using it, so maybe he was brain AFK for a moment.
And he's not even building it at the same time, so... He's got 16, where is it,
Yes.
the queue? Queued up. Six
Well,
knights
if
as
he-
well, adding a 30 C on his secondary gold.
If he's gonna take out those wills from the queue, he's definitely gonna be able to click up. Also dropping TC number 3 on the... Well, he started to drop the TC, but now he decided to go for the market first. Interesting.
Okay, I don't get this. I'll have to admit that it's not what I... Yeah, it's not a good way to play this at least.
Nope.
I'll just put it like that.
Seems
have
like
20
they...
He does
Seems
have
like they don't want
24
to make
knights
the
on the
comeback.
front of blue here, right?
Yeah. Oh, blue... Oh, blue's going for the heavy stone walls now. Oh,
just don't
yellow
think-
sending villagers forward.
He's also sending forward pikemen as well as crossbowmen, but these crossbows
Yeah.
only have +1,
Oh,
so...
red could clear everything. Red, no. Red can't see
Well,
it.
they can still
Oh,
just turn around when
red.
he sees it, right? Ooh, red's dropping castle here.
Ooh.
But does have the villagers forward though. He has
Nope.
not sent any villager yet, so that's not gonna go
The villagers are walking.
Where?
I mean, it's gonna take. They're just basically moving out of his base.
Do you see that
it's-
purple already have camels out, right? Not
Oh, yeah.
the big same numbers of course, but still having, I think it's 10, I think it is.
Oh, blue following yellow's forward villagers. Is he
And
gonna
now
pick
yellow
up?
being completely cleared up here.
That hurts. Oh,
And those quick
yellow
rolls, while
quick
are
roll.
impressive, they won't really matter. That's
Yeah,
futile.
not that. Oh no. Okay, slaughter there. So, red doesn't have any idea what is behind those purple walls. Oh, it's double castle. We see Janissaries. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, these ecos looking really solid. 4 town centers pumping villagers constantly.
You mean purple?
Purple, yeah. Already
Yeah.
on 110 villagers.
Yeah, I feel like purple should idle for a moment, maybe sell some wood and click up immediately.
Look at the eco of red though.
Oh,
Look
he
at the
just
eco of
got
red.
Yeah, purple just did what I say.
Did you watch the records before, Otto?
No, I downloaded them basically 5 minutes before we started.
Yeah.
Oh, yellow is dropping a castle where red wanted to drop it, and is it gonna go up? Well,
It will go up probably, but I think he also had lost probably 1500 HP on it, I think.
Blue isn't paying attention. He should just delete those palisade walls, and they could attack the villagers from behind. But now the castle is up.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
Still, that was a complete cleanup of their armies, right? So there's no protection for those castles at the moment. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yellow is going for murder holds. Let's go. Biggest nuke upgrade in my opinion, but yeah, let's go murder holds. Motions is gonna hate me for the
right?
comment.
And we see a Balkan arrow from the castle now. I think the castle will stay up then probably.
Especially with murder holds, it's just gonna murder everything there.
I do think that they should just attack go for the house, right? You can see the weak house on the top for yellow, just going through there and into the black eco from yellow.
I mean, it's one knight with 3 HP attacking that house, or as I said earlier, just delete those blue palisade walls and you get in. But yeah, I mean it's probably happening.
Damage they're taking. They realize this now murder holes.
Red now also realizes what purple is up to. How would you respond to this, Otto? When you saw this coming?
To Janissaries.
And bomber cannons.
And bomber cannons. And camels. Oh, well, three units is... I mean, if there was no camels, I would go for hussars, because like Sabaton told us, when the winged hussars arrived, the Janissaries died. But yeah. Well, he's gonna be hard to stop, especially... Oh no, wait, red is an Imperial. Red is researching wheelbarrow and Imperial, and we didn't point it out earlier.
Yeah, I thought that villagers are walking really slow, but I wasn't sure.
I guess it's inspired by Nico, right?
Yep, and the chat is gonna hate us for that. I mean, pointed out that we missed wheelbarrow being researched in Imperial.
It does feel like that this game will take take probably 15 minutes more, but I think it should go in the favor of purple and yellow at this point.
True, but I mean there are wait, who said the feather? Did you say that there are no additional camels?
There are no additional camels coming when I just looked.
Yeah, so yeah, still no additional camels, no heavy camel upgrades, so at least for the moment, cavalry would be the right choice to clean up those Janissaries.
Yes,
I mean,
look at the top now, it looks like red might be trying to go for something here at the top. He's opened.
Yeah, meanwhile, red starting to trap down yellow's castle, and yellow is going for piano cannons. I love it. We see so many memes this game.
Piano cannons, actually. That's a new one.
And he's sending forward that single piano cannon to take out the trap. I mean, it's a hero piano cannon.
Can you please call them organ guns for me?
It's a dead piano cannon.
Yeah.
It should be dead.
True, it should. But okay, gonna call them organ guns now. Or do you prefer organ guns as Norwegian?
Well, if you're first gonna call it after weapons, you should say organ gun, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not speaking Norwegian, so I'm sorry for my mispronunciation there. Oh, it's elite Janissaries, so so we see elite Janissaries which are more precise now. after the last patch.
I don't really see any. I don't see anything from red here, right?
Yeah,
So
so
he should just
why did
die
he
here.
not respond? He saw that it was coming and he did nothing.
He's dropping a castle now and adding light cav, but
Yeah, but
that's kind of
it's four bomber cannons here, right?
yeah those. Oh, and hussars from the Turk. Yeah, so that I feel like yellow can hold long enough for
Ah, the
purple
cavaliers
to
are coming back
wreck
here, but I
red.
don't think they will do too much here, right?
No.
Yeah.
Which cavalier? Oh, no.
The red's cavaliers.
Yeah.
Yellow is laughing. I'm not sure.
Probably pause. Oh, but did he pause?
I think
or
he
what?
lost. He tried to build a castle and lost it immediately.
Oh no, did we? But yeah, there's only one village. What the? Stone wall. Okay, interesting attempt to quick wall, but still gonna lose those organ guns.
He likes the quick wall.
Yeah, but it's not really good at it. So
No, I didn't say that.
yeah, that was me.
Well, if
I
we
mean,
could-
someone has to be the asshole.
If we take a look at the population now, we can see that purple is at 200 pop, right? Yellow at
Yeah.
113. Red at
Also,
yeah, go on.
yeah, so
I see no way back for red in this case, but we have to see how well yellow can hold here.
Well, yeah.
oh no, my game dropped. I mean, my game crashed.
You got and they got a new PC, Otto.
Yeah.
Ah shit, it's a bit too late to ask for a new PC from Santa Claus. But yeah, just go on, finish it. I guess there's not gonna happen that much more at this point. But,
Well, yellow will die, that's for I would say is almost for sure now.
oh,
But I don't really see him managing to kill purple.
yeah, but meanwhile red is dying as well, I guess. I mean, I can't see it anymore, but I guess so.
Well, you can just look at my stream, you know.
It's gonna be too much for my PC to try and restart the game and watch the stream at the same time. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna try it. I know, but I'm gonna hear myself.
Yellow actually,
Double.
I mean, red actually going for scorpions at the moment.
You
Already
don't have to
having
put sound
heavy
on the
scorpions
stream.
for some actually. So
Right. No sound on stream.
you have light cav from him as well, but Hussar from purple is wreaking havoc in his base at the moment. At the
Well,
same
we have
time, we
four-
have blue just constantly streaming into the base of yellow here. He did get up a defensive castle here, but I do feel like
Purple is trading already. Oh no, he opened the gate for the eagles.
It was basically Swiss cheese anyway, in the north.
yeah, it's not much walling there, but that looks
Ah,
like blue wants to go down.
That gap is there from the very beginning of the feudal age.
So look at the base there, right? So you have red trying to force up a town center here, losing villages in the process. This will go
the
down,
first-
and
So what?
there is nothing here basically.
So yeah, red dying faster than yellow.
Indeed. Just a few villages here, but still shouldn't be enough, I think.
I feel like purple should really move up faster towards blue.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you do have some tanky villages there from blue though, so Laggy.
Wait, is blue's does blue have a castle?
it does have a castle.
Yes.
Does he have the unique tag for
Yeah,
his?
he does, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, Huskar like eagles.
Yeah,
Just even a bit faster than Huskars.
10 pierce armor is a lot for a player going for. It does mean that the others aren't that good actually. Still good, of course, but
But isn't it basically denying the bonus damage that Janissaries do? I mean, you get 22 damage instead of 22 plus 10, right?
I would actually like to see that yellow is running villages here, right?
Now
like-
blue is moving directly to purple.
Yeah, as he should, I think. This could
As he
be
should,
real.
yes. Purple wasted way too much time on red space.
Yeah, I think purple will lose his entire base here.
That could very well be, because a few hussars won't stop those eagles.
Indeed. We actually see the town bell being rung here, which is probably needed for once. How is his eco looking though? That's the exciting thing here, right? He has queued up absolutely everything, right? If you look at his queue here. That's probably something like 40 things in the queue here.
Yeah, that's literally everything.
He's gonna lose his base, so after this he will have an extremely weak eco. You see some cavaliers coming over from yellow. Not that I think that they will do too much in this case. At the same time we still have well, some eagles and free chirps in the base of yellow. And purple is now raiding blue space as well. We can see that it's getting a lot of damage in there.
Yes.
I mean, there's not that much eco to raid though.
Well, it still has 100 villager rights, so... But look at this gold on the top here. He has 30 villagers around his secondary gold. Not really doing too much on it. The free Khmer farms, which is kinda cute.
Oh,
It looks
we have
like blue actually got cleaned up in the base of purple there, which I didn't really expect.
It seems like he focused too much on the buildings while being attacked by other units.
Yeah, that's just sloppy then. If that's the case, then I don't really see a way back for the other team, right? Purple should be in a position to just, well, sling it to yellow here and just complete the kill here.
There's the GG.
Yeah, GG is called, yeah. It was well played by the other team, to be honest, and it was interesting that they went this far after blue being that far behind, I think. I think the reactions from yellow in this game wasn't the best.
No, to say the least. And blue actually made a good eco comeback, I have to say.
Yeah,
well, think that red yeah, go on.
I just wanted to say, while you go through the statistics, I will go to the bathroom and be back for the third game.
Yes, yes.
Great.
Great to know. So we can see here that red space is just totally annihilated, right?
Yeah.
Whereas purple space is still somewhat alive, as well as yellow having some infrastructure still left behind.
So yeah, I don't really understand why red didn't react faster when he saw all that army from purple earlier. He knew what was coming, but he didn't really respond.
He did send the cavaliers back, but there was never going to be enough of them to be able to counter that. Maybe just adding, let's say, some skirms even, just to try to having them attack the Genesis at the same time as his cavaliers attack the Hussars could be enough, right, to at least delay him. Well, still I think it was a quite well played game, but I think if Red had played it a bit differently, I think they could have managed to kill purple as well, right? We did so you see purple stonewalling the entire map here, right? He had quite a long time in late feudal age when he was taking up the castle age where he could have been really hurt. So
yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's what we said earlier. He went all the way across to yellow, and he didn't do that much even with the knights there, I think.
Yeah, because that round he still had the Lerm camps was all in. He had a tower on them, right? So he also had because how long he had to run, he also had got quite quickly got reinforcements from purple in the form of camels. I still think it was a quite good comeback from blue in this game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But like you said as well, red should have punished that scout play from purple, because I think he really overinvested into scouts.
He did. Yeah, if you take a look at the statistics here, you do see that the military score is quite well ahead of the others from purple in this game. So you also see that the yellow had by far the lowest one. Actually, I think they had the team actually red and blue actually had a higher combined military score in this game. That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, because yellow, yeah, indeed, yellow was so low.
And we do actually see some sling coming from purple to yellow, which is very little of from the blue to red, right? So I think that yellow would be in a better spot than red in late game here as well. Economy tab.
Who would be in a better spot?
I think yellow would be in a better spot than red at the end there.
Yeah, definitely. He also managed to save more villagers than red.
They're both very low, but the eco from purple is also so much better than blue's that he could sling a lot more.
Yeah. Still, yellow had double the villagers of red in the end.
Yeah. Well, let's go into the third game. I also think it will be the penultimate. It's gonna be arena. We have blue playing Burmese. So,
what a surprise.
Yeah. I can't say I'm too excited to see that, but...
So the big question is it gonna be one castle or double castle I run by?
Or triple.
Triple castle
I want to
I
see
run
triple
by.
castle.
Okay, I want to see boom into Elephantos.
I'm gonna guess double castle.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, everyone can do double castle I run by. It's not that hard.
Exactly. I don't have the... Considering how the first two games have gone, I don't think triple is viable here. I think one castle, I don't have a solo little belief in him, so...
What do you think of the other civs?
Knutan's for red, which is... I would guess boom into probably either Paladin or Siege Halbright. Then we have Burmese as well from... Oh, never mind, Persians I mean, from Frederick Barborossa. And as well as Ethiopians. So it feels like purple and orange wants to play the more boomy civs, right? And go more regular late game.
Yeah. Purple going perhaps Paladins and William the Conqueror maybe going help Siege.
Or maybe just Arbalest, right? It should be viable in this case, I think.
It could be viable, but the Ethiopians also have really strong Siege.
I think it will depend a little bit on, for example, let's say the Burmese players are going only for armbar, right? Archers are quite good at against that, so I guess we will see. So, ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yes. Although I think early game it's good to defend against a Rambai with scorpions rather than crossbows.
Really?
Yes, if you wall behind your stone wall, although it's quite hard to wall for him, he's really open.
The scorpions have 7 ranged, right?
Yes.
And I run by 7 as well?
No.
6?
Let me check.
I thought it was 5 or something like that, to be honest.
Only 5 range, really?
I usually go, let's say, 1 or 2 monks, maybe even. Monks in Fort for Siege, so...
Oh, 5 range only, okay.
How far along are you now, Feder?
1 minute 10.
So let's pause at the 140, Otto.
Yeah. Okay, I'm at 140 now.
Same here. Tell me us when you get there, Feder.
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh,
so
okay.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
That's some broadcasting again.
Well, checking the tech tree usually does that, so...
Ah, right, I forgot about it. That's why you were behind. So potato. Okay. Do we see something interesting? Not really.
Well, blue might actually be able to do some shenanigans against the cows of orange here. Let's see if he just goes for the kill. I think blue realizes. Could be kill one of them. I think that's a last opportunity here. So who has the
guys,
most
by
HP?
the way, I think orange is... Oh, it's a close call. But I feel like orange attacked first. No, orange is running. Oh no,
well,
he's
purple is coming over, so I think that's fine. But he's gonna lose the cow probably.
Yep. What the hell is this pinging?
Red is also coming over now, so...
That's a lot of pinging.
It's almost all orange, so...
Yeah, orange is signaling blue scout position, I guess. Come on, you can live without that cow. Okay, no, he's gonna get it. But don't lose your
Red
scout.
is also coming down.
Red is gonna take it.
Oh yeah.
It might be a lost.
Nice.
Well, I think they should just run the scout now. I think that should be fine. Don't show them the cow at least.
Oh, blue and orange fighting again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
What?
so bad.
Orange
From
won?
yeah, same HP, so that's not the fight we should have taken there, I think.
Yeah, but
He does get a cow at least, so that's good. But he has idle TC at the same time.
Oh, he won't be able to push deer now. He's shooting deer with his villagers. Or is he gonna be house because he's not finishing that house? Or is he gonna realize in time? Probably not.
Orange has
Look
5
like
on wood.
Well, he
What
does
does
have
that
idle
tell us?
TC now, so I guess that helps.
Yeah.
It's the first now producing, so it should have been housed. I think that's fair to say.
Knutan.
Yes.
Orange has 5 on wood. What does that tell us?
In arena, I actually have no clue. Tell me.
Bad build order? Oh, what?
That's my immediate thought, to be honest. But since the Feder asked, I was wondering if it was something I didn't know.
Just wondering. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a bit surprised about that, to be honest, because I actually don't know. They're considering maybe a fast imp, but I wouldn't really think that either.
Nah, you don't need that much on.
Well, they can go
wood early.
faster on to farming, right? Which means they can do a bit different build order.
Well, if I go fast imp, I don't use 5 villagers on wood that early. But yeah, red, only one pushing his deer, blue is, well...
Red is also
has
on
no
5
scout
villages
to
on wood
push.
actually, so...
What?
I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. 4 villages on wood from purple, and blue has 4 as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. So blue actually got one cow, which is his color inside the base of orange.
Yeah, so he's still scouting. But orange is gonna find it now.
Yeah, I think he sees it because of the line of sight from his. Yeah, he sees it through the line of sight
Gate.
of his gate. Yeah.
But also in the meantime, orange doesn't have food underneath his TC, so going for straggler trees. While pushing one deer.
That's the advantage of having your scout alive, right?
Yep.
I'm wondering
So,
what they will go for here, right? I would expect the Burmese player to go quite late up and probably be on stones quite soon. I think they're going on to gold before he's on stone, so I'm not sure what that's all about.
Maybe I was right in the beginning. Oh no, okay, he's going to stone, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, can't be right.
I mean, what I was thinking is maybe he wants to go for elephants, since he has students as his ally, which means that his elephants are gonna be harder to convert, right?
Yeah.
Still, it's so easy for Orange to go hub siege then, so...
Well, but he could get caught off guard. I don't know, prepare for Arambai and all of a sudden you have Elephantos.
Well, it's not really the fastest units to get onto, right?
No. Unfortunately not. Or maybe we should say fortunately. I mean, as melee you could do it, but we don't see melee, so... Yeah.
The thing is, with a Ramba, you keep both teammates busy. You can't just... Not just one can prepare, you have to be both prepared against it. So if both teammates expect it, you're actually delaying 2 people. And then just going boom could be a good strategy to switch it up.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely the mobility is helping out there. So, let's see. Purple actually being the fastest.
Yeah, purple is doing 25 pop-up, and we can see that blue is going 28 and the other is going 27 pop.
I feel like purple could have clicked up even earlier. Okay, now he is housed. Oh no.
Is purple housed? Yeah, 25
yeah.
pop, yeah.
He's going for wheelbarrow now. No. What?
Look at Rat's berries. Was it the same guy?
Oh god.
Probably. 17 villagers on berries.
That's
Now
a new one.
Now dropping the market with 6 villagers and probably and blacksmith with 4 villagers. That's
Well-
some kind of overkill, I would say.
Well, actually, red from this game is blue from last games, right?
Yeah, so it was him.
But
Oh, it's
still
so
producing,
confusing.
making a blacksmith with 10 villagers is a bit unusual. But he's now clicked up as the first one because of purple going for wheelbarrow.
So where is he sending them on straggler trees? Nice. Oh,
Well, it
He
does look
could
like it will
refresh
only
the
be a
comment
single
then.
castle from blue here though. It does not have enough villagers to make it's gonna have some idle time before it clicks up as well. Those are... Yeah. He's even doing horse color
Horse
immediately.
color.
I think
I
I would have
mean, he has
delayed that.
the
I think I would have
Yep.
gone for wood shopping first, right? Because it's not gonna drop any new farms yet.
but it's free for Burmese, don't forget about that.
Very true, actually, very true. Showing how pro I am, right?
I mean,
you
he
can do it, and you can also afford to stone up. Yeah, what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
I think he's going for 2 castles. One castle you can just do with 28 pop as well.
so his second castle probably gonna be a bit delayed, but it looks like double castle, yeah.
You should get the gold upgrade as well.
Yeah.
So anything else happening here? Ah, okay, so purple already preparing for a run by, kind of started to wall in his base. I mean, adding a second layer of wall. But his main gold is exposed and his secondary gold is also pretty forward, so...
Both main gold and main stone is very forward, so that could be an issue, right? I think fortified
but-
walls are almost a must for his base.
But Persians don't get it.
They don't get fortified wall?
Nope.
That's...
You can check in the tech tree, but I'm like 90% sure they don't.
Yeah, I'll trust you on this one then. That's actually
Maybe-
makes this so much more dangerous in my head.
I mean, just take a look at the chat. I feel like GL already wrote the answer.
On the other hand, Persians do have a lot more HP in their town centers, which makes them more safe.
Yeah, but I mean, it's even though they a run by can take out the TCs, it's still a lot of idle time, which is awful.
I'm also really worried for Orange's base is so open to a round by coming from all sides. It's not
Yeah.
really possible to wall behind.
He does have defensive main goal at least, but his
Yes.
stone is really
And-
forward as well.
Yeah, but Orange has 4 villagers on stone, which kind of tells me that he wants to drop a defensive castle as soon as possible.
Well, still only at 80 stone at the moment, right? We see the first castle going up from blue at the moment. Missing 200 stone to get onto the second one.
Alright, the Ethiopian went for 3 TCs right away. Do you think that's a correct call to double castle and run by?
University coming up though, so I think he's going for fortified walls.
But still, is this the... I feel like he needs more defensive units.
Well,
but he can delay
you
it a
have
bit
some
then, right?
time. You have some time because he's laid up, and the castles will take a while. You need a while to get the numbers, but he will need to get maybe some siege or at least some kind of unit up against it.
Yeah, well, probably, as you said, just get some scorpions behind those walls just to save the... just to deny the breakthrough.
Actually, like just adding 1 or 2 monks, right? Maybe grab the first relic at the start and then just stay defensive with them.
But look, Red is going for double stable, which tells me that they want to end this game quickly by doubling someone. I mean, just opening the base with a run by and streaming in knights.
So who would you go for first there, right? Persians do have weaker walls, but they at least have stronger town centers then. Orange, of course, will probably get fortified walls in this case. So it will take a bit longer to break in. He also got a monastery out.
Well, I feel like you should go for Persians because Persians just have the stronger units with Paladin. I mean, both Teutons and Burmese don't have the best skirms against Arbalest. But I mean, they still could make it work. Or what do you think, Feather?
I would probably go for orange first, to be honest. I would be afraid of the full siege push of him. It's so incredibly strong if you can pull that off with Ethiopians. And his map is really viable to attack from all sides, like I said.
Fort
Also,
Walls
but
now coming in.
yeah. But why is the Ethiopian siege so much stronger?
Well, usually you can get up fast because you don't need a mining camp. In this case, he was a bit delayed because of his that whole cow affair. But because of the torsion engines, it really makes a big difference, especially on scorpions and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, meantime, Teutons also get siege onagers with extra melee armor. I mean, sure, it doesn't help you against other siege, but if the Ethiopian is going full scorpions, the Teuton could counter it, at least in theory, with full siege onager. But
yeah, he could. I mean, you still have bombard cannons and as Ethiopians, but it's.
But
it
you
wouldn't
also
be
have,
a situation I want to get in, to be honest.
Yeah. That's true. But also as Teutons, you have your own bombard cannons.
True, yeah.
Without the torsion engines, but at least not that vulnerable to melee units. And also the Teuton, he's going for a wall inside his wall. Oh, that's a cute little SimCity wall base there.
Especially that is still open at the top right by
Yes.
he overchopped. That happens. I mean,
it does.
but look at the amount of knights he already has in it.
That's 13, so soon to be 15 knights, right? So we also already have Arama moving forward. Some
Good
pikemen
call
actually
from
coming
Orange
from
wall at
Orange,
northern
so
part.
not even getting any conversion. Teutmon coming in handy there.
Yeah, Teutons, let's go. Well, but even though this
Powering
gate is
up a siege
fortified,
workshop. That looks like a bit late to me. Guess I'm gonna make a gate out.
oh, he's walling behind.
Should be seen though, so it shouldn't go up, I think. Well, Orange really likes his gates, to be honest. We've seen them in multiple games now.
Yes.
But isn't there a gap between Siege Workshop or University, or am I wrong?
I don't think there is. No, it shouldn't be, shouldn't be.
I think it's okay. He.
If you count by the houses, right, you can see that there shouldn't be. But still, that should be very open pretty soon now, so this could be really bad now.
Come on, kill that mangonel. Nice split micro, even though it wasn't necessary.
Oh.
Ah!
They're going for the wrong walls now.
Yeah, also Red's Knight blocking their run by, so they got in a shot from the mangonel.
Well, there is two weak gates now, right? One was weaker, one was both being built at the same time, which shouldn't really happen in my head. The senior worker will go down now. There should be a hole there now. If
yeah,
it's quick.
we should have walled it. Stone wall.
That's now open.
By the way, purple could go. Yeah, purple is rushing the buildings to get up to Imp. Meanwhile, researching text for his cavalry, and he also dropped the barracks, which means he can drop stables now.
Just still, versus Arby, it's not really that great, right?
Yeah. No, but I'm not sure if I agree with Red also going army in this case.
Well, if they can take one guy out, it should be quite effective, right?
It could be, but if a Persian that is on Steam, it's hard to stop.
It's still versus Arby, right? Which you can micro forever. And they are even good even versus Imperial Age units in my head at least.
That's true.
Especially with this bonus damage versus buildings. I mean, with the tech they can get. Okay, Red added his third TC, is heavy on stone now, but Red is nowhere near clicking up to Imperial.
If they get a good look at the military counts, right, you can see that Purple is at 120, while the highest from the other team would be Red at 80, so military advantage firmly in favor of Purple.
Yeah, also purple 50% up to imp. Oh, he's actually going for camel riders instead of paladin. I mean, nightline. Adding stable number 5.
Now what I don't get is why blue is not adding any eco. He has 1700 wood, but he just has 1 town center.
Probably a bit busy, I guess, with what he's doing. He is adding a second town center at his front goal
Right
now.
Yes.
But if
Yeah,
you look
but
at
I mean,
his goal is
if you take a look at Red's eco, he also almost has 2k wood in the bank, 1k gold, but only 300 food. So they are both. Their macro game doesn't seem to be the best.
Hmm.
Well, if you look at the eco of Orange, though, he has almost 1900 food and nothing else, basically.
Yeah, but take a look at Orange's base. Do you even call this an eco or?
No.
I mean, he's.
Well, he doesn't
he's
even
running
have enough for a lumber camp now, right?
Also running villagers to purple. So on the one hand, blue and red were able to basically wipe out a player, but on the other hand, purple is so strong now. I mean, purple already has 28 camels. Soon 50 camels with all defense upgrades.
It does feel like red over-invested into this attack, right? I think it would be held with a single stable here.
Yeah. Oh no, red is housed. But red also about to click up, or no, he's lacking the buildings at the moment.
He's building a castle now, so you also see 2 siege workers coming up from purple in the front there, as well as having. I think he's got 10 stables on the way now. 10 on the way.
Yeah, but it's already
+4/+2.
Yeah, and also already heavy camel rider.
He's trying to take their armies now, so let's see. That's a good shot by there. I'm not sure if I agree with him still being inside the base of Orange here. Still, I think that the camels should just be macro down here. Just look at the spot there.
William the Conqueror asking for stone and gold.
Yeah. Well, Blue's taking quite a worse fight than I thought he would, to be honest. But we do now have Red on the way up, going for Halberdiers.
Oh, this mangonel shot. Oh, 2 a run by down by the mangonel. Nice. A 3rd a run by, and now the mangonel goes down. Oh look, we even
is now completely dead now, but I think we would like to see just a bit of a boom coming in from blue now.
Look, even the wolf is helping to clean those run by. Okay, now the wolf wants to clean those camels. Come on, wolf, you can do it! Oh no, camels.
To be honest, Knutan, I think that boom should have come in a long time ago.
Yeah, agreed.
He had the resources for it even.
We do now see cap rams coming out from purple now.
Blue boom,
Siege ram on the way. We see a lot of barracks coming now from red here.
Yeah, I mean, look, purple's eco is now crazy strong. He has all those upgrades. He has fully upgraded heavy camel rider. He's going for hussars. Or is he? No, not hussars yet, but still light cav. And he has siege ram. I mean,
wait,
how
Orange is on the way up actually. Orange is going to Imperial.
Well, he had the buildings with siege workshop and monastery.
Yeah, but it's 25 pop, right? Shouldn't you use those to boom a bit more?
Well, if you just take a look at the pop and not at the in-game time, it might look like a fast imp.
I always say call that the fast imp into a sign, to be honest, but...
Okay, so actually red defending better than expected because he made the pikemen switch in time. I mean, camels are already bad against pikemen, but now with the Teuton pikemen having +2 melee armor.
Already having more armor than a regular pikeman ever gets, right?
Yes, exactly.
And Halberdier upgrade coming in a second.
We do see a Scorpion coming out from purple, but I don't think he's will be able to add in too much eco yet. I wonder if they will try to push red completely, or if they will just try to go to the other side.
By the way, orange is going for the relics. Oh, no. Okay, now he grabbed it. Yeah, bring it home. Bring it home. I mean, your base is purple even going for the gold in his ally space now.
As he should in my head, to be honest.
Yep.
I do
Okay,
actually
we
like the
see-
position of red here. The red and blue should be able to have a nice advantage here soon. Red already ahead of in population
Yeah.
compared to purple.
I think red should be adding siege now to push those buildings away.
Would you prefer Trebs or would you prefer Rams in this case?
I would personally prefer rams.
Yeah, agreed. He's adding siege workshops now, so
Yeah, let's go. Does he have ironclad? Oh, he has already onagers, so he's creating. I mean, onagers on the way, 35%. I feel like right now there's no really need for onagers since, I mean, orange is still out of the game, trying to reboom at 3 TCs in purple space, but
I agree.
also adding his 4th TC back on his main gold. I mean, at least he can take back his farms. But siege ramps in this case would be, well, more valuable for the Teuton player than onagers. Did he research ironclad already? No, he doesn't. He didn't. Oh, also red is
sling
slinging
Don't have
blue to
siege
blue.
rams, Otto.
Huh?
Teutons only have capped rams.
well, they
Oh,
still
do they?
have
Oh,
ironclad,
sorry.
right? So which makes them a bit more powerful again.
At least against melee, yes. Also, red was slinging blue. Oh, yeah, it seems. Oh no, blue is imperial already. Oh, blue's getting elite run by.
He doesn't really have the numbers yet, right?
Not anymore. No.
And he's getting a melee armor upgrade as well.
I think he was trying to go into thinking about going into Halberdiers as well at this point, but
Oh,
it
yeah,
feels like
but
the red should just go a bit faster here, right? Shouldn't give them time
blue-
to boom back into the game.
blue also has 2 stables, which are, well, they are getting destroyed by siege rams now. Yeah,
wouldn't
blue
mind
going
seeing
for his own pike, man.
Yeah, +3
So-
+1, so that's the Civ bonus, I guess.
Yes. So the Civ bonus for Burmese is that their infantry get +1 every age. So +1 in feudal, +2 in castle, and a total of +3 in imp then. So actually super strong halberdiers.
You do now see though that the Ethiopian player is back onto 40 cities and 50 villagers. I don't think he will need too much time before he will be bit properly back into the game here.
No, and that's why I don't really understand the choice for onagers right now. No, he just needs a fast push with a lot of siege or with a lot of capped rams.
Well, if
Yep.
he actually cuts through the forest, it would be fine, right?
I
Because they
agree.
can just stream into the base of the purple here,
Yes.
but
That as well.
it's not doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Also, orange is getting arbalest, ballistics, leather archer armor. So all those important tags for his arbalest.
He's gonna got +3 +1, so he's lacking chemistry and the last 2 armor upgrades.
Yep.
But still, there are onagers on the field, right? Which should mean that it shouldn't be the most
No.
difficult thing in the world.
Yeah, but look, red now trying to get into purple space, but it's difficult because he's lacking the rams. I mean, Magnalas are great against archers, but not so great against buildings.
You can just click
was
cut
a
through the
nice
wood,
shot.
right?
Hmm?
Just cut through the wood and just immediately. So
True. Well, maybe he doesn't think about it.
not the first nothing player. I mean.
Not exactly, not a forest nothing player. But also still no ironclad for Teuton Siege.
It's open now though, so let's see if he just walks in. He should
His production is not really
existing.
exactly. And he has 27 idols as well.
Well, he's producing now at least, but
Yeah,
that
no.
was some really bad macro from him.
So let's see, red is at... Why are my hotkeys not working?
At the same time we have blue killing a lot of our army from purple here.
Okay, hotkeys are working. Red is at only 7 barracks. This is definitely not enough.
And his ego is not really that great either, right? He only has
Uh,
35 on food at the moment.
But meanwhile, Pikeman and Elite Arambai, now Halberdier and Elite Arambai, causing some trouble on the other side as well. Oh, we
Paladin.
finally see Paladins. Yeah, let's go,
That
Paladinos.
sounds really expensive to me, to be honest.
Yep. But only blast furnace so far for the infantry. Oh, come on, you can afford the next armor attack upgrade. Blue.
At least for me, so it shouldn't be blast furnace, right?
Not blast furnace. What's the forging? Then it's I don't know, and then it's blast furnace.
Iron cast.
Ah, yeah, true. Yeah, but still, he's gonna shred those paladins, thanks to the bonus damage and his Sith bonus.
Also, the
I mean,
armor
right-
in the back right will also
Yeah.
help out quite a lot there.
Exactly. I mean, at the moment it's regular halberdier.
Yeah, Spray of Orange, they're trying to kill onagers with Arbalest, so that's... well... brave to
Oh,
the...
red killing his own units with mangonels.
Loom,
Red also.
Loom coming in for blue. Wheelbarrow coming in for blue.
Yeah,
What?
I guess Loom...
How did we miss that?
I guess Loom wasn't needed for him, to be honest, but Wheelbarrow should have come in a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, nice onager shots. Oh, we finally have chemistry. Oh, okay. Those Arbalest numbers are going down now.
Yeah.
But it's not coming in from. It's coming in from purple though,
Yep.
so he's making crossbowmen.
Orange, such a micro nerd, using his mod to convert. Oh, we see trash bow, or I don't know if it's trash bow already. I mean, it's trash.
It should be
but-
right. He got a castle up, and he probably shouldn't have the eco to produce regular cost, I think. Well, in my head, I think this game should go in the favor of blue and red. So
Yes.
I wonder if we are heading into game 4 then. Now we also at last see the rams coming in now, cap rams. Still no ironclad on them though, so. Blue's push is also looking like it's gonna be stopped here. We got 16 Halberdiers just standing idle while it's being cleaned up at the front here.
Still no ironclad for the Teuton. Is he forgetting about that upgrade? I mean, it would have helped him already.
Also
Yeah,
think
right now,
that
blue seems to be asleep as well.
indeed.
Having a lot of idle halberdiers. He could use them if... Well, oh no, Blue's not asleep, but he's busy microing 5 Arambai instead of...
Oh, that sounds
all
important.
Yeah, super. I mean, he got the monk, which is 100 gold. Really worth it already. Oh no,
There's also
losing
said
those
use
5
the shot
Arambai to
against
trash bow.
the orange's army here. He has micro at the moment, but it looks like it could be one good shot.
Yes! Nice. Right in your face.
A
I
protocol
also feel like
do
Oh,
not
another
have mark those, because let's say you lose more than I think 30 units in one shot, your game crashes. Don't do that. Also works if they delete stuff.
I feel like they should have taken way more advantage of the map control they had though. Also taking the goals that were available.
They're also not really expanding, right? If you look at their map rights.
Exactly.
But blue at least sending some halberdiers now towards orange's base, which is fully walled again. And I mean, orange is taking so many of his resources, which the other team could have taken earlier.
Yes.
But now you see at least crossbowmen. We also see arbalest from orange, right? And while onagers will do well against that, halberdiers won't do. So that means that micro will be more important in the long run, I think, for
Or
Killer.
lead now as well for the other team.
Oh, that
Orange
would
should
be
really be back in the game now. That's 120 pop, right? He's almost caught up with blue as well as red even.
Yeah, but orange also in the meantime sacrificing some arbalest there, close to red space.
Yeah.
Oh, blue wants to castle drop orange now and take the secondary gold. How many villages is he committing? It's
8
8
villages. Frederick is laying 1500 gold over to William, I think. Yeah. So the Ethiopian player will have gold to play for quite a long time here.
Yeah. Also still lacking Ironclad. Oh, we saw Vox. Oh, we see Vox formation Arbalest.
Look at this micro from Orange. What a.
You did actually see some.
You just said what a micro and then he lost it.
Yeah, what a micro nerd. But you can't add micro 500s at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you do have the gold to reproduce, right? He has 3000 gold in the bank at the moment. I think he just needs to add more ranges here. He's at 8 at the moment, so.
Who's going for light calf?
See, like the last armor upgrade as well. I think it's gonna be needed, right? If you look at it, we've now got Arbalest as well as Trash Bow here.
Yep. But Burmese also get fully upgraded Hussar, right?
I think so, yes.
I think purple should add rams and push into blue. Shouldn't be that hard to do, to be honest.
At this point, I would actually favor purple and orange again.
Yes, definitely.
Well, but actually, look at those resources. His eco looks quite strong. Oh, he's adding scorpions now.
Yeah, but it's just so weird how he's using those resources, right? He has
not using
8 times 5, he has 40 hussars queued up, right? But he only has 5 stables.
But he's also preparing bombard cannons to push orange now.
Yeah.
Oh, but we have Hussar now, but still lacking the last armor upgrade, so they are going down pretty fast to trash bows. So, Ribbon, look, Ribbon, you listen to me? This is what happens if you have trash bows. If those were skirms, they would be dead already. Did you listen, Ribbon? I hope you listen to me now. Okay, sorry. Just had to talk to someone.
I think that in the initial push here from Red, right, we see the use of having forward buildings, right? It also works as a buffer for your own eco. We didn't see that in the same way from both red and blue, right? So let's say they lose this part here and lose their armies at the front there. They can immediately be pushed back, right? And they are lost all the ground they already had gained once.
Yeah,
also,
right.
Frederick Barborossa listened to you and is readying siege rams again. Just needs to save those from pikemen. I mean halberdier. So how's blue's push going? Not pushing too fast. Also kind of getting pushed back. I mean in orange's base, not against purple. Oh, he just sets the gather point for the hussars and they.
Cannon for 30 against the castle of William the Conqueror as well.
Yeah, but I mean, look at him losing his hussars. It's even worse. He has the gathering point forward, and those hussars basically dead before reaching it.
Yeah, feels bad, man. Still missing the last armor upgrade as well.
Yeah, would make such a big difference.
Yeah, that's the difference between taking. I think it's. Well, it's now taking 6 damage instead of 4, right?
Yep. Doesn't sound a lot, but it's getting multiplied.
So Rambai still raiding as well, but.
Oh, you got 2 bomber cannons in the front push here, right? But he's losing it to bomber cannons from Ethiopians as well as siege ram coming in. We have scorpions coming as well. Now I actually see full upgrades on the halberdiers from blue, but yeah, I don't see them working for too much longer.
We finally have Ironclad for Teutons. Yeah, let's go. Comeback is on. Ironclad is here to save the day.
If I want to have a bit more siege than a single Onager though.
If this was a siege Onager, it would be well, but they don't have trade, right? Nope, no trade.
No.
I mean, red is on 95 gold. How much is this in onagers? Like 1? Or is it even 1 onager?
Well, take a look at the populations now, right? We have purple almost at 200 pop. Red and Conqueror also almost at 200 pop. Then we have blue at 110 pop and red at 140. So from being down to 20 pop, now see the Ethiopia player being all the way back into the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also the Ethiopian player pushing blue from the downside now after cleaning the forward castle.
And I don't see blue stopping this push.
Yeah,
Not at all.
this is gonna be siege Arbalest, right? Even adding some.
Oh, but we see some nice shots against trash bows on the other side.
Well, it's in the world, right? Trash bows, so they aren't really that expensive for purple. So
No game changers.
But it's something for the thumbnail still.
well, I need to catch them about then, right? That's
Yeah.
the big issue.
We still have trash bows clearing hussars. I mean, blue. Blue
I think we
should
need to
group
work on
his
what you're
unit.
saying there because they're clearing not hussars but clearing halberdiers. Not the
I
tunes
mean,
they
yeah, I mean, blue hussars finally clearing those trash bows that killed so many hussars earlier.
yeah, that's about damn time to be honest. But that's another castle going down for blue here. He's also gonna lose the front of his base right where his production buildings are.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't see this lasting too long. At least he
Yeah,
now
also
finally
we
got the last defense upgrade for his hussar.
Also Ethiopian adding heavy scorpions now. Don't know if he, well, he probably has. What is the tech called again? Torsion engines, right?
I assume he has it.
Well, even without this, still strong though. So it does like chemistry has +1 range on them as well.
Yeah, so siege engineers definitely there.
Which also makes
also
this
doing,
Rams a lot stronger against buildings. So
He's also doing coinage right now.
that's interesting. We can also see him adding in trade cards quite heavily now.
Meanwhile, purple also, kind of pushing red. The push got stopped for a moment. I mean, that's the biggest problem for red. He doesn't have trade and he doesn't have the goal to add trade. I mean, every time he wants to create some onagers, he has to abuse the market, and it's not gonna work out in the long run.
No, because purple is just completely reliant on trash units right now.
You also see for the castle coming up in purple now, so we're trying to shoot down the honorships with his trash bows now. Doing a good job of actually microing that.
Yeah. Orange, look, that's... I just wanted to say, orange, look, that's how you micro attack. I don't know how many trash bows going down.
He's now taking that gold back in the front. You could add some more rams and easily push into blue.
Ambitious castle. Oh no, that's gonna be a doubt castle, or is it? Oh, feels like it's gonna be a doubt. Oh!
So
Nice onager shot on the
but the
villagers.
onagers will also go down, I think. Maybe not because of he got getting...
Ironclad doing wonders. Oh, come on, you gotta finish the job. Okay, cool.
And then there comes the bomber cannon and kills another one.
Oh, actually, all the 4 civs have bombard cannons. I just realized.
Indeed.
But just some of them stronger, some of them weaker.
Persians don't have siege engineers, that's what I know.
Yeah, so 1 less range for their bombard cannons and also 1 less attack.
I don't think they do
attack
they don't
no. It's no attack, right? I just got confused because of traps, but traps get their +1 from chemistry, right? Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah. But the attack against buildings is of course larger by siege engineers.
Ah, true, that's a bonus damage that you don't see. True. I mean, orange is pushing blue now. Blue can... Okay, there is the GG.
There's a GG coming in, yeah.
So was it... what is it? 3-0?
Yeah. That's a 3-0.
Oh, okay.
Well, I feel like this game should have been won by red and blue, to be honest, after they killed orange.
I agree.
But just some bad... Well, a bit badly played their initial push there, right? Adding in rams instead of the ownership, I think, would have been enough to clean up the base of purple as well, and I think that we would have been going for a game 4 in that case.
I agree.
But also, I feel like I still feel like they should have doubled down on purple because for purple, he first of all has a super strong eco with the faster working TCs. On the other hand, going for heavy camel riders is so much cheaper than going for heavy siege for the Ethiopian. What you were afraid of, Feather. So I don't know. Maybe they should have gone for the Persian instead.
I don't think so, to be honest. It feels like the Persian player, he can only go for cavalry, right? And let's say you have 15, well, let's say just 15 knights in front of 30 armor, right? Killing that even with camels will be really, really tough, right? And he will lose a lot more than he will be able to kill. So I think
I
it
agree.
actually
I
is
think
fine then just have red changing into a more pure siege outpush, which would be totally fine, right? You can
yeah,
see that they were
agree. I
pushing
think
back
they
quite
could have had the
harshly
game.
here. So just bad after they killed Orange, I think the execution in their second push was not good enough. I think if you look at it,
As we, yeah, as you mentioned earlier, blue should have added eco earlier.
Exactly. Yeah.
Red's eco balance was off as well, almost having 2k wood but only 200 food, especially as students with all those cheap farms. He could have dropped them so much earlier.
I think just going for, let's say, a single stable to add some support to the attack of blue, going 3 TCs, I think that would have been totally fine here.
Yeah, it would have been a much better decision, as well as adding eco in between and then pushing with rams. I think they really could have had this game if they made a few different decisions.
Also, I'm not too happy with Orange, right? Not going for fortified walls is a good start, right? But you need something to stop it still.
Yeah.
He made zero thing with Bandit. He did not have a siege workup. He had, I think, a single monk out, right? Which is actually running for the relics in this case. So, yeah. Not the greatest defense there. Some fancy micro with his fortified gates, which we did actually hold for some time, but when they first get in there, I don't think you really see any way of them holding that properly. Yeah.
No, the defense wasn't optimal.
Let's
Far
take a look
from.
let's take a look at the statistics there. We do actually see that the highest military score actually went to the red player here, closely followed behind by purple. Also getting the most kills, or second most losses. Most losses going to purple, of course, as he was streaming in both crash bows, hussars into halberdiers, as well as archers. Doesn't really sound like a winning condition, does it?
Not really.
Economy-wise, we can see that purple was way ahead of the rest of them on all accounts, basically.
Yeah.
More than 20,000 food ahead of the second guy, as well as almost 20,000 wood, and most stone and most gold.
Yeah.
Kind of
Also
impressive.
by far.
Yeah. Well, they did go for a lot of text this game, right? He went for at least siege, and that's mostly food. He went for paladin. He went for heavy camels. So yeah, that's a lot of text, to be honest. Probably almost every single blacksmith upgrade as well, I guess. Also the first both feudal castle age as well as imperial age. Also by quite a margin. 5 minutes faster than the next guy up to imperial age.
Yeah, well, that's not so strange though, but.
Yeah, but I think it more shows the Red's boom wasn't optimal, right, behind this aggression.
No, definitely not.
Even on Arabia, you can usually go for a lot of stables aggression and have a bigger eco than he had at that point.
And still be up at the same time. I mean,
Yeah.
be up at the same time.
But I think the timeline is kind of telling, right? You can just see that it's kind of equal until orange just gets completely killed. Then we have purple in with a really big, big numbers, and then it equals out a bit, right? And then we see just red losing a lot of equal and losing all army pressure. Just
I mean,
Orange steadily getting back into the game.
Even though Orange was almost erased from the map, Purple and Orange's population compared, I think, was still higher than Blues and Reds, which should not be the case if you almost take out an entire player.
Looks kind of similar at least.
Ah, well, that's the whole thing. That just Blue especially didn't add enough eco backwards.
Well, he's playing Burmese, right? So it's not that unusual. But I think Red not adding anymore is, I think, a big disappointment for me in this case. But it does means that you have to macro a lot more, right? It also makes it more difficult to push then for most people.
Hmm.
Well, so I guess we're seeing a 3-0 victory for this round as well then.
Yeah, by the way, in the on the server they already said every winners bracket game, every winners bracket set ended with a 3-0.
So I guess the matches this round was a bit more uncompetitive than the first series then.
Yeah,
The
but
first round.
it's due to the good balance in the first round. I mean, first round matches were way closer. I mean, the gap here wasn't that big. I mean, on Arabia it was, but the other games were kind of close. I mean, Richard and Gajah could have won both the second and the third game, but just messed up at some point.
Yeah, but the thing is that those games were messy, right? The Arabia game it was just very clean execution from purple and orange, whereas this game, for example, was really messy for orange, right? He was straight up killed basically. In the second game, we also had Inca Tower Rush, right, which I think were somewhat decently dealt with at the start, but then I think purple did a bad decision in going full feudal. But
Yep.
still, the way, for example, red and blue did after their initial strategy had either somewhat succeeded or failed, right? In the Oasis game, we had red going first up, but then not really booming that well, not really having the strongest eco, and not having the strongest army either.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
So
the
decision,
idea of doing weird strats or making it messy when you know your opponent is stronger is actually very good, but they couldn't completely pull it off. Sadly, the follow-ups of their initial strategies just weren't good enough.
they didn't even do that much of a wacky strategy, right? Inca Tower actually is quite easy to pull off, right? And the same goes for the Ironby play. But just transitioning out of it afterwards, they weren't really that well done. I think that was the big weakness.
Hmm.
Well, do you guys have any last words or or any last questions from chat?
Otto probably.
Hmm? What?
You probably have some last words.
Me, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and aid us some beer for the next cast.
I agree with you,
Yeah,
Alakay.
that's all
Bath
my
is a simp, apparently.
oh boy.
And to be honest, I
So
have
Feder,
zero clue how to host somebody, so I'm not gonna do that.
but yeah, Feder, how did you like your first cast?
It was absolutely great, Otto. It was a pleasure.
Oh, yeah, the pleasure was all mine.
Well, I think we're gonna say thanks for the cast today, and thanks for joining me, and see you all later on.
See you.